Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter by showing you some of Almaty, Kazakhstan's 24-hour food kitchens. Now there are a couple of these throughout the city. They are inexpensive places to get local food. They're frequented by locals, by students. Basically it's a great place to get a really inexpensive meal, and there are a lot of variety of different foods. So I want to show you some of the selection you can get there. But first I want to bring you to Qeeo Bazaar, which is the Green Bazaar, one of Almaty's largest, most famous markets. It has vegetables, meats, fruits, everything you can think of, all right there. So we're going to take a look in there first to show you where some of the ingredients in the food that we're going to eat later comes from, and also give you a little bit of a market tour and show you around what it's like shopping in Almaty. And to get here, I just took a nice long walk and ended up past the Almaty Mosque, which is a really impressive piece of architecture, both from the outside, the blue tiling, which you've seen before in my previous videos, which is common in the architecture here, and these long, tall walls around the mosque, and then these golden tops here and the minarets. It is absolutely beautiful, and the inside is just as stunning with this massive chandelier, lots of artwork, lots of tiling, lots of very detailed decoration inside. So it was a really nice place to stop, get some great photos, look around for a bit, and then make my way over here to the bazaar. So this is a large covered market, and you can just see how long this first section is. And like most markets around the world, it is organized by stuff. So you've got your clothes section, you've got your food section, your vegetable section. It's all organized with the same vendors, basically hanging around the same area. It makes it easy to kind of figure out what you want to buy, where you want to go, and it gives some organization to the market. But this is a really large market, and there's lots to see here. And just based on the smell, we are now going into the food section, in particular the meat section, and the aroma of just meat hanging out, red meat basically on display, is very, very strong. It's almost difficult to describe here, but just to give you an idea. Oh yeah. So this is the meat section. There's a lot of meat for sale, a lot of sheep's heads, a lot of things that you would find in the traditional cuisine here, and all of the butchers seem very, very proud, asking me to come up, take pictures of their produce to show what they have available for sale, and even saying hello for the camera too. Alright, so behind me you've got your chicken section, your egg section, and then you've got your spices section. And I'm recording from here because I was told I'm not allowed to film in the market, even though basically every person behind every stall wants me to take a picture of them in front of what they're selling. Walking around here, when you look at it from the outside, there's no way you could tell it was this massive and this big. It is just huge. Like, you could just wander around here for a couple of hours at least. And if you're living here, it's definitely a great place to get really inexpensive clothes, food, meat, anything you want. You can basically find it here for a bargain. Alright, so now we're back to the beginning, because I was told by a couple of guards you're not allowed to photo or video inside of the market, which is really a shame because everybody was so friendly. People were giving me little samples of food. People wanted to take pictures. It was just such a nice and friendly atmosphere. If I was going to give any advice to the Kazakh Tourism Board of Almaty, I would say you should probably let people take photos and videos in there, because it is a great place for people to visit. It's something that people are going to want to see. It's another attraction in the city, and the vibe is so friendly. People are so friendly inside that it just really makes for a great experience. Should definitely put it on your travel list when you're here, and I think videos and photos from here will really help a lot. So I had switched from my camera over to my phone, and that was going well for a while, but then the head of security came and found me and was like, you can't do that either. And I decided, all right, I'm gonna put all the cameras away and just sort of wander around and experience this. But now that we've seen where the ingredients come from, it's time to get lunch after wandering around. I'm very hungry and very excited to show you one of the local canteens here, which are open 24 hours a day, which have a variety of local foods. Alright, so this is the Qeeo canteen, and there are a couple of these. It's a chain that you can find around the city, but it's a place where it's essentially cafeteria style, where you point, or if you know the language, you actually say what you want, and they put it on a plate, they heat it up for you, and you're ready to go. There's a pretty huge selection of food here, and I have no idea what I ordered. They were just putting things on a plate for me, But it looks like I have some carrot cake, some grechka, which is wheat, kind of a husk wheat that's cooked. And there are a lot of students in here as well as families. It's a very inexpensive place to eat. This entire meal was less than $6. It was about $5.90. And as you can see, you have a wide selection of food, so there's a lot to eat here. It's really fast, it's very convenient, and so it makes it popular with students, families, just people who want to eat a good meal with large portions on a budget. Alright, so let's dig into some of this carrot cake, which I'm pretty sure it's carrot cake. And it really does feel like almost like a college or a high school, like a dining hall, you know, where you would go. And I really like the atmosphere. It's super laid back. There's a bunch of variety for food. It's really easy, although you just point. Although they add a bunch of different stuff to your plate. If they feel like you're not eating enough, they add a bunch of stuff, which is what happened in my case. And but I also got this carrot cake too because, you know, why not? Carrot and cinnamon flavor. Now, not very traditional, but still very good. And yeah, it's a really just comfortable, easy place to relax and eat and take a break from all the heat outside right now in the summer and all the walking around. So thanks very much for joining me on this meal. Let me know if you have any questions about the places I've been or any comments about Almaty down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll have new videos for you every week, and I'll see you in the next video.